I feel that, to be honest with you. Like, I spent most of this morning trying to set up to stream Pokemon Gen 3. It works, but I have audio static issues because the DS doesn't transfer the audio from its cable. I have to use a headphone cable to plug into the jack at the bottom of the DS to my system, and it creates obnoxious static. I'm trying to work that around. Another way around I could prevent that is use the Game Boy Player, the GameCube GBA thing. I have that, which is what I'm playing off of. This is playing off of my GameCube, or my Wii, but I'm missing the disc. I have it, I just don't know where it is. I have the Game Boy Player, I have the GameCube, flip the disc. Ugh. So I bought a bundle for the GameCube, the player, and the disc. And I ended up finding my GameCube after that, along with my other player that's in it. If I could just find my player, but no. So I ended up having to waste more money just to get that. All this because I love Pokemon. And same with Final Fantasy. I spend stupid amounts of money. But yeah, I'm playing this off my Wii just because for some reason Elgato wouldn't detect my GameCube very well. Like, I just couldn't get it to work through. I have the HD 60 Plus and the regular HD 60, and neither work. Like, it works, but it won't bring it up on my laptop, meaning I can't stream it. I have to have the signal on my laptop in order to stream it, so it pisses me off. I actually wanted to give Gen 3 a... Yeah, Gen 3 is not my favorite. I've only played the original Ruby and Sapphire twice, technically once, because I didn't beat it the first time, and that was when it first came out. And I just 100%ed Gen 1 and Gen 2, Gold, Silver, and Crystal for the first time in my life. So now those are completed. We're going to move on to Gen 3. In order to complete all of Gen 3, though, you have to play Colosseum, Gale of Darkness, Ruby, Sapphire, Leaf Green, and Fire Red. And yes, I own them all. Oh, and you best believe I am ready for that. GBA transfer thing, a Game Boy Advance, and I have an SP. I think it's Nintendo's thing when I use my brother's Switch. It's the only system that has input lag. Goes through. Yeah, you're not wrong. Right, left, right. You're not wrong. Can't really see it because of my webcam. Hold on. There we are. Oh, that's my setup, by the way. There's my GameCube. That's my... I'll turn off my green screen so you can kind of see my setup here. Not showing you me. I'll show you me, just not like that. There we go. There's a better shot of me. Anyway. So, whenever it focuses, my manga, all my video games for multiple generations. Big DBZ nerd. But yeah, if you notice, this is my TV, right? Here's the OBS. Watch this. Watch this and watch OBS together. Right, left, right, left, right. You see the delay? There's a slight delay. I don't know how bad it is for you, because I don't want to be going right, left, and then you see me say right, and then 2 seconds later it goes right. You say right and it's left. Yeah, see? 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 Told you. Ah! I can't really tell how bad it is myself. I mean, I notice it, but it's gonna be easier to tell if someone else is here to really tell you that. But I knew it. I know there is a slight delay. It's not bad, but it's probably worse when you're actually watching the live stream. Because you're probably... I'm probably saying right, left shortly before it moves. Sadly. I knew there was a delay, but I didn't know if it was bad or not. Yeah, it's much worse than I thought. Because if I say right and it's still left, like left, it's a little bit. It's like a second after me. It's gonna be obnoxious. So what I say is gonna happen a few seconds before. I'm gonna react, and someone's gonna be like, "What are you talking about?" And then a second later, I get a thing that I react to. It's gonna ruin the enjoyment. Maybe not for everybody, but generally speaking, it will ruin enjoyment. Because I'm gonna say something, people are gonna be like, what? And then it happens. That'd be like me finding a shiny Pokemon, and then me going, shiny! And then people are like, huh? And then seconds later, it pops up. It just ruined the enjoyment because I gave it away. Ah, that's just me, though. Oh, yeah. The scar I was talking about. You can see I have a lazy eyelid. I think that's part of it. I'm not sure if the lazy eyelid was something I was born with or if it was caused by that. Me being pushed down the stairs as a kid. Because of the scar here, but yeah. That's about it. Like, I fucked my face up. I don't even remember that day, though. I remember exactly why I was pushed down the stairs. A Ninja Turtle toy that shot pizzas. I was standing by some stairs and bah! There, down I go. I kind of have something like that, but it's from leaving lemonade stuck on my face for an hour. Oh, that sounds uncomfortable. I know how it feels to have, like, liquid dry on your face or whatever. I've had that with soda and Gatorade and saliva. Luckily for me, that's the only fluids. I have a gag I have a massive gag reflex, I'll leave it at that. So right now my right eyelid seems like a lazy eyelid. Yeah. I don't know if that was a genetic thing because I don't really pay attention to my parents and brothers' eyes and eyelids. I don't think any of theirs is lazy. I remember that always being a thing that people would pick out was like, lazy eyelids. Like, can you just leave my looks alone? Because of all that, I've never thought of myself as a good-looking person or anything. Because people always picked on my looks. It was either I look bad. People didn't like the way I originally dressed, so they told me to dress like in baggy ghetto South Pole clothes. I had a friend literally tell me, dress like this and girls will get you. No, I'm not gonna dress ghetto. Girls are not gonna like me for being fake. Girls or men will like me if you're real. Unless I want just some slut, which I did. My first girlfriend, the first girl I fucked, is an example of this. Right, it wasn't until I hooked up with my math teacher. Gotta love MILFs. You fine for all the ugly. Thank you. Everyone's beautiful enough. And there's nothing wrong with dating older women. Unless you're underage. But there's nothing wrong with dating older people. The girl I mentioned in Soul Stream, she's only 4 years older, but still, generally, that's the oldest I've ever been with. I usually only date girls that are, like, around my age or maybe a couple years younger. Self-conscious? Yeah, I've always felt self-conscious. For most of my life, unfortunately. Alright. The problem is, I have all this stuff coming, I just don't know when. I usually date older because of my needs for intelligence, but then I realized they're as bad as young. Oh, they very well can be. But also, it doesn't hurt because older women can be, not always, but older women can be more mature and they tend to know what they want. Younger women, when you're young yourself, they're still learning and growing just as you are. So plenty of the women that I dated in my past was from high school on. So a lot of them it's hard to expect to find a relationship that lasts to marriage at this point. Times have changed dramatically since back then. Like, my parents met and have been married since they were in high school. That's not as common now. There's plenty of my brothers who were married or my brothers who were dating. They're dating different people. I've been through multiple girlfriends. None of my friends are really married. Only one that I can think of off the top of my head that's married. And he's been with her since probably high school, late high school or college. But he was also a player. My best friend who's married was a player, meaning he was with a different woman like every day. Not literally, but it felt like it. Definitely more of a player than me. Nothing wrong with that. I've dated over a dozen women. One for about 4 months, 5 months. That was my girl who took my virginity. My next girlfriend was about 2.5 to 3 years. The next girl after that was about 2.5 to 3 years. Those are the only ones that really matter because every other ex I've dated was either for 2 weeks, a month, or less. My shortest is 3 days. But, you know, sex is great. The story about the girl that dumped me 3 times. 3. I dated her 3 times. She dumped me after 3 days in high school. We were in high school, going to school. School is right about to begin. We were in the lunchroom, getting ready to go to class. It was 7 in the morning or so. She calls me on her phone, but it's a guy. Yes, a guy. Dumped me. Saw them walking off seconds later. And you know what she wants to tell me on Facebook? Nah, we broke up. We consented. Our breakup was mutual. Was it? Could it be mutual when I didn't even like you like that? Because it was only a 3-day relationship. Also, you called me on your phone with your next guy, the one talking to me. And was walking. You were with him before even dumping me. Because they were walking together as I was called. So they were together before technically dumping me. Not mutual. She just doesn't want to. I hate it. I hate that. And it's like one of the many Jessicas, too. I've dated like 3 of them. Where are they now, out of curiosity? The guy, I don't even know, to be honest with you. The girl, I have not seen her. I mean, I live in a different state, but I haven't seen that ex, since I dated her that year. Like, literally, by the time next year, which was senior year for me, because it was junior year when it happened, I haven't seen her since. So I haven't seen her since, like, junior year. She's probably been working hard and all that and whatnot, but she's, I know, I see her on Facebook. I know she's dating. But I haven't talked to her in a long time. And I don't know. Wait, hold on. The girl probably dead or in the gutter. She was white trash ain't even bad. White trash ain't even bad. Unless you say it. I don't even know how you would say it in a bad way. The girl probably dead in the gutter, yeah. Most likely. I wouldn't put it past her. Being outs or whatever. Or just being a sex fiend. I also dated a girl in PA when I was still in Illinois that I met online. And not that long ago, she was claiming that she lost her kids, she lost her home, she's poor, broke, blah, 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 using to get money out of me. She ended up getting probably several grand out of me. And tried it a second time. And guess who fell for it? Because I'm a hook, line, and sinker. And yep, now she's out of my life for the second time permanently. But yeah, she tried it again. It's a different girl, though. But still, women, man. Like, oh, I'm homeless. Oh, I'm broke. Oh, I'm going to go and kill myself. Literally, she was saying that she was going to break into a hotel to grab whatever shit was in the hotel. Because apparently they kicked her out, which should have been my tip-off, was a lie right there. Because why would you even have a hotel room if you're broke for the first place? Why would you leave your stuff in there? And then you're claiming you're going to go kill yourself and you're at the hospital, and she's saying that she's trying to talk as if someone else is talking to me by saying, oh, Megan's in the hospital, blah, 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 blah. You don't care, blah, blah, blah. It's like, a real friend would not do this. You would take care of her. If you're her real friend, you would be taking care of her. You wouldn't be begging some random dude to pay her. No. So that's how I knew. Dead comedian, but he is a... Yeah, you need to listen to... Oh, do I? Is he amazing? Dead comedian, but oh, I love comedians. They're great. People think they're cute, but they're... Yeah, I know. Or lack thereof. Inhaling secondhand. Yep. Ear bitch. Is that when you hear the smoke? Gotta stay clean. Unfortunately, I've been smoking cigarettes for many years now, and this is tobacco now. I smoked weed too, though. I smoke both. But this is tobacco. I also buy cigarettes because I like the flavor of actual Newports over the rolling cigarette tobacco that I was buying. So that's what I'm smoking. Yeah, it is kind of weird. It's an acquired taste. It definitely doesn't taste good, I'll tell you that. But I don't really want to... I can't really smoke in here because I live with my parents, but I'm not going to go outside every 2 seconds to puff a pipe. So fuck that. You need to try midnight special with those cigarettes. Yeah. That's what I used to do. I did it for many years. My cigarettes always came out preg. But no. Oh, it is definitely. I used to smoke it for many years. I got tired of it. I also just didn't like that it was... This cigarette is more packed because of the compression of putting it in the cigarette, the paper. So I like that better than just loose. Gunslinger fans I managed to do, but not one-handed. Oh, shit. That is amazing. Alright. So I know you can get Shadow Pokemon Shiny, but I'm not gonna soft reset. Oh, God. Slow down. It is... We sure pigged out. I love chowing down after a job. It's the flavor of sweat. Now I'm gonna read them ahead of time, and people are gonna be like, what the hell? Yeah, and we bagged ourselves a great big catch. The girl. Boss will be sure to fix up good with big rewards. Doesn't get any better than this. The more you roll it, the more it packs, the more brew on the paper itself. It makes a much more beautiful cigarette. I don't like the taste of it. I don't even like smoking actual cigarettes. The paper gives me a headache. I don't like joints, blunts, any of that either. They give me headaches, make me too dizzy, and I'll black out. Cigarettes just got... the rolling tobacco just got gross. I prefer menthol cigarettes, like Newport menthol. But no, I used to smoke that. I used to smoke Midnight Special for years. And I also smoked, like, normal non-menthol tobacco, rolling tobacco that people would buy out of, like, the really big bag, and they would have a machine and pop it in for me, because a person I worked with used to do that. And I just don't like the paper taste. I don't like the... I don't know, I just couldn't do it. But that was non-menthol, though. That was even worse. I just didn't like it either taste. It felt like I was smoking a Winston. Authorities have made a stunning announcement on the mysterious building that exploded in Eklo Canyon. It was Team Snag'em's hideout. Team Snag'em is a gang of Pokemon abductors who have already been marked for arrest. The hideout was discovered only as a result of the explosion. By the time the police arrived, the ruined building had already been abandoned. The cause of the explosion is under investigation. It should become apparent eventually. Maybe I should have read that as a girl. Hey, do you know about Team Snag'em? No, I mean, yes, but might as well. There's a bunch of Heartless... No, Heartless is from Kingdom Hearts. They're not Heartless. Not in the way of that, at least. They're a bunch of Heartless crooks. They rip off Pokemon from trainers without any... What club are you in? Pokemon's been doing that for years. I hear they use something called a snag ball to capture Pokemon from their rightful trainer in battle. I'm guessing that you're a trainer. You best be careful. This is going to bring back some bad memories. Oh, thank you, Pabloski6633 for the follow. I didn't even hear that. I apologize. The game devs definitely love FF7 3 times. Oh, I know. Yeah, I didn't see a notification either. I did see it on my filter though, my activity feed. Yeah, that's odd. I'm gonna give him a shout out for that one. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with that one. Sorry about that. If he was here and left because I didn't say anything, I apologize. There we go. I know, right? I'll let him know. Yeah, exactly. Because sometimes I notice that late. But that should have popped up, though, because everything is working. You could see that it's working. I miss the thing that Twitch used to have, or OBS used to have, where you can re-shout out everybody. Like, the follows. You can't do that anymore that I know of. Because they used to have a thing where you can redo the follow alert. I used to do it for any times that I missed a follow. Is there a reason you're not working alerts? Hold on. I think I know why. Yeah, these pages are closed. Let me reopen my shit here. Because I have sound alerts. Like this. I have Dark Souls sound alerts, Pokemon sound alerts, stuff like that. And then my shout-out stuff. I also have the Restream chat text, which is the Fortnite text. I don't like Fortnite, but the text looks cool. It beats the other text. Also... Are you working now, chat? What the hell? That's not working? Pokemon Center 2 playing. Yeah, that's weird. Indeed. I just don't. Yeah, I don't know why this is word. Embed in. I don't know why that's doing that. Is it? It should do my. Okay. So it's not a lazy eye. You got some lazy. You got the same. Yeah. Did I say lazy eye? Sorry. I've been calling it a lazy eye all my life. I know it's an eyelid. I don't have a lazy eye. I know that. If I accidentally said lazy eye, that's just because that's how I talk. And that's what I've been calling it all my life, just because I don't like to say lazy eye lid. It's a little longer. You wouldn't be pulling girls if that was the case. If I had a lazy eye? Really? Huh. I have a hard time pulling girls in general. It's because I'm shy, awkward, and introverted. I think having a lazy eyelid would just make me more introverted. Because I'd be bullied much, much more. Hell, half the girls I liked in elementary school all hated me. Well, I wouldn't say hate, but they all disliked me. I liked several women, girls in elementary school back when I was in 4th grade or so. None of them liked me. They all picked on me. And they were all friends. Of course they were. But yeah, no. I guarantee you, no, I would not hear the end of it. I don't know. Why is my chat not working? Whatever. Okay. Can alerts work now? I wish I can redo the phone. Whatever. Oh, I haven't seen your face around these parts. A traveler, huh? Not that it matters. I don't know where you might have come from, but relax, stick around a while. Yeah, I don't know where this guy came from either. I know this is the Orre region, and yes, I just realized what that means. Orre, ruby, sapphire, emerald. It took me almost 15 years or so to know that, because I'm an idiot. They're all rocks. I don't know how I didn't pick up on that. It went over my head too. I looked up information on the game. I was like, what region is this? And they're like, Orre. I'm like, I was like, is it Fior? And then I'm like, no, it's Orre. I'm like, Orre, ruby, sapphire. I was gonna mention something else. This is gonna bring back bad flashbacks because I played through all of this. I don't know if anyone knows, but there's a 100-man battle tower. At the end, after you beat it all, you get Ho-Oh. And the only way to get Ho-Oh onto Gen 3. I did this years ago, and then one of my friends borrowed my SP with my leaf green in it. And there goes my Ho-Oh. And yes, the final battle against the dude with the Suicune or Entei or whatever it is really fucking hard. Ugh. You know, I don't quite understand what happened, but having your hideout blow up on you, crime doesn't pay, I guess. I mean, technically crime does pay. How else do they have these buildings? I mean, technically they're stealing it, it's selling it, but it's still paying it, isn't it? No. Never played this, but I learned everything about how to transfer from Gen 1 to 2 to 3 and whatnot. Yeah. At least they're making it easier with the modern games and the Poke Transfer such. These games, I'm going to just keep the Pokemon on them. Like, with Gen 1 and 2 on the eShop, I'm going to keep those completed. Because I have everything on Oris already. And then with these games, I'm just going to put them on Gen 3, Sapphire and Leaf Green, and I'm going to try to complete them all. It's going to be rough. I may have to do a second run of this game, just because, or if I can get the Celebi event, because I have the Jirachi CD event, and then the Celebi one. Yes, I bought the Celebi one, which is Japanese only. I do have a Japanese Ruby version. If I can get that working, I may need to beat the game multiple times, because you can apparently get up to 48 Celebis or whatever it is, because there's like 48 Shadow Pokemon, one per Shadow or something stupid. If I can easily get multiple Celebis without having to really, really work for it, I'm doing it. Because I've already beaten through, in order to complete Gold, I had to play through most of Crystal, because they added Celebi into that game. And that's how I managed to get my legit Celebi on Gen 2, thus completing it. Crime-free life, so nothing's going to blow up on me. Whack. You live a crime-free life. Sounds like fun. There's no forgiving that Team Max Snag'em. I almost called them Magma. They don't deserve it when they steal Pokemon from trainers. Why, I'd give a hip hip hooray if they were wiped out with their wrecked hideout. Damn, treat it. Hey, it's the guy we battled. You're a Pokemon trainer too, aren't you? Yes. I can tell, and you're good. I can see it in your eyes. I bet your Pokemon are impressive too. OG hardware to the core indeed, especially when you love something. If the opportunity ever arises, I'd like to have a battle with you. Huh, I doubt I'd have any chance of beating you. You're right, you won't. Not with your Zigzagoons. And my Espeon Umbreon. Also, you're ready to battle there, bruh. Yo, wait up! That was fast. My name's Willy. After I get a good look at you, well, that got my Willy hard. I got this urge to battle you. Let me see what I mean. He said it, just in different words. I got the urge to battle you. It's like I'm compelled to. Anyway, look at it. It's obvious that you're no ordinary Joe. You're right, my name's Lil B. So what do you say? Me and... No. What are you saying? You're joshing, right? So what do you say? No. What do you say? I love that. I love fucking with the NPCs. Yeah, that's the spirit. Alright. Over here, this way. No, let's just battle right there. On this weird train car shop thing. Yeah, I'm burning now. I'm on fire. It's full throttle. Vroom, vroom, let's go. Can you stop acting like a car? Oh, this looks awful. Not really, it's just I'm noticing the stuttery frames. Oh man, do I really want to fix this? At least it's better than Ruby, or my Sapphire, because I streamed a bit of Sapphire the other day. And someone said they didn't hear the static, but instead of the Pokemon music, you hear that, but on top of it, you hear sound effects. So imagine this music, but with on top of it. People said they couldn't hear it. That's a lie. Because when I went into my video the other day, yeah, you can hear it. So if you go and watch my Pokemon Gold finale stream from yesterday or whatever, and actually go towards the end, very end of the video, it should say Gold finale or part 40 or something. Yeah, it's a lot of videos. Towards the very end of you'll eventually see me hopping onto Sapphire. If you listen, you'll hear obnoxious static behind the game. And I was told by a viewer that they couldn't hear it. Now, granted, maybe the game did overbear it with me talking, but it is there. And with the fact that I do not constantly talk, like I am now, because you're talking to me, generally speaking, when no activity's happening, I am silent as a motherfucker, unless I'm reading text and whatnot, because I don't talk, generally speaking. Now, does that mean I don't ever? No. When people talk to me, I don't shut up. I've literally had people tell me to relax, just because I'm talking. That's what I hate that so much. It's like, dude, I am fine. I was talking. Plus, my inner absurdity cannot translate well because of my serious low voice. Yeah. Oh, I've gotten better. I've gotten a lot better. Twitch has helped me break out a little bit. But generally speaking, the voice you're hearing me is me speaking up. This is my low. This is actually my voice right here. This is how I normally talk. A Nuzlocke. Wait, what about Nuzlocks? Even though I'm internally mad. Oh, I love Laguna's Great on your YouTube. Oh, yeah, that was never finished. Yeah, my goal, or my hard gold, soul silver, I think. Yeah, I never finished it. No, if are you talking about looking for my video? The stream I was talking about? It's not on YouTube yet. If you go to my Twitch page and look at my last streamed video from yesterday or the day before, it should say Pokemon Gold livestream walkthrough part 40 or some shit. But it's the very last video that's there. Yeah, don't worry about it. I was just letting people know that whoever was saying that they don't hear static was a lie. Like, I appreciate it. They may not have through their end, but it's there. Oh shit, I realized. See, this is another issue I have with OBS is monitoring volume. I'm not sure how loud I am compared to the game or vice versa. Because normally I try to keep myself around the yellow-ish mid-green, and then I found out like keeping that around the yellow for voice is good, and then keeping the game around low green is good. But a lot of these games have different volume outputs. This game was about the same setting as I had gold, and it was already blasting about halfway. So sorry, I hope it's not too low, but I did tone it down. I mean, honestly, it's really not that bad. It's going to be a slight delay, maybe, with my talk. I may say something ahead, but it's not, like, 5 seconds or a minute. It's not that bad. It's just, it's not smooth. I think I have to use something else to fix the interlacing. Because there's a setting on my Wii that they told me to change, but it's grade. It's the 480p or whatever, not 480p or whatever the option is, because I have like 480i or 480 whatever. The 480i one apparently is what's causing this, according to them. But I have no way of changing it, because it's grade. And yes, my Wii is modded. 480, damn, that's a lot of dicks. Jesus. Noise. Still physical copy, because my best friend has all my GameCube games now, and I burnt them to my hard drive. Granted, my hard drive did wipe, so I did have to ISO them, download ISOs, but originally it was burnt copies of my physical disc, which technically by law is okay, because I owned it. I still have the Jirachi. Yeah, there it is over there. Never mind. I have the case with the Jirachi disc in it. Yeah. I know why not test your skills in Phoenix City. It's out west of here. You'll find trainers who are way better than me there. You should go out and get some battle men. God, I remember resetting this game so many times to capture every fucking shadow Pokemon. And I haven't even touched Gale of Darkness. For anyone who actually enjoys Colosseum, I've never played Gale of Darkness. I played like an hour. That's it. But that's going to be a first playthrough. Blind! Yeah! There's not many Pokemon games that are blind. At least mainline, anyway. This ain't mainline, but when it comes to the mainline games, I have not beaten or played much of Sword and Shield. Only like an hour. Didn't even get through that first cave. I'm not kidding. Didn't even get to the first town. Scarlet and Violet, I did a bunch, but I didn't really do any massive significance. I got a few of the badges and a few of the challenges done and whatnot, and got a few of the Maridon Ride parts, but I didn't complete that whole game, so the rest of that game is blind. All of Scarlet and Violet's blind. All of Ultra Sun and Moon is blind, because I've only played a bit of that. I've only beaten Sun and Moon 1, and I've beaten both Black and White, beat both Heart Gold, Arceus I also haven't beaten, so the rest of that is blind. There's quite a few Pokemon games that are blind. Okay. Hold on. You can battle this douchebag over and over again if you want. Not sure what it really does for you, though. Oh, I guess not. Maybe I misremembered. Whatever. I think I bought a shiny Pearl copy, but stopped because reasons. I don't get why people hated it. I get that it didn't add anything new, if at all, and just took Pokemon out, because, you know, it's not the full Pokedex for the main games anymore. But I loved Diamond and Pearl. I loved BDSP. All I wanted was a remake. You don't need to add things to make it a remake. Just make it look better. People complain too much. That was a new Pokemon game for me, because okay. Well, hey, if you're not into Pokemon, I totally understand. Or if you're not into Pokemon anymore, or if you're not as big into it, I can totally understand. But these are coming from, like, fans who don't seem to like any Pokemon game modernly. Like, I get it, I'm not the biggest fan of the new games either, but I love BDSP. I loved Arceus. Dude, I played both BDSP on stream, both sides to get everything. Yeah. Yeah, because I don't really... Yeah, I don't either, to be honest. I don't like the new... I'm falling off of Pokemon too, here and there, but I love RPGs, so I tend to find myself playing the older games far, far more. And that's something I've always done, though, as a kid. But, yeah. The new games are. I'm forgetting them, too. And it's not just they're forgettable or whatever. I'm forgetting a lot of older Pokemon. Names, evolution, style, how they evolve. Like, I'm forgetting a lot of that. Yu-Gi-Oh!, Digimon, Pokemon, I love them, but certain generations... Yeah. Well, Digimon I never really was that big into as a kid. Pokemon was, yeah, for a while I watched that. I watched most of the series. I stopped at Black and White. And then Yu-Gi-Oh! I watched the first season, the Pegasus arc, and that was it. I never really was that big into Yu-Gi-Oh! Pokemon and Dragon Ball Z were the games, cards, and show were mine. I just couldn't get into it. Everything ended in Mon. It was boring and lame. And things just became mecha. Like, ooh, a dinosaur with gun parts. I get it. I mean, you got a Blastoise who has water cannons, but Digimon just felt unoriginal. I'm sorry. Not comparing to Pokemon, just in general. It's monsters with armor. Come on. It's to me, man. It's to me, man. Pokemon is also unoriginal. Everything is unoriginal. They inspire from other things. No. Blastoise is one of my favorite Pokemon. what I was trying to say is I don't really like a lot of Digimon because all they are doing is just adding weapons to them. Blastoise can kind of fit in that category because he just is a turtle with a cannons on his back. But I love him. Mega Blastoise is kind of gross, but I love him too. Not as cool as Mega Charizard, though. Mega Charizard, why? I can decimate him. Fucking... Mega Gengar looks retarded. Sorry, I don't like it. Not that he's not good. He's amazing. I just don't like it. I don't like that he fucking loses his fucking levitate and becomes one with the ground. However, it's the only time Gengar has a good shiny, though. I don't like that. What are you doing? Get a grip. Yeah, you say that, but it won't stop squirming. Makes it tough to hold on. Okay, settle down in there. Just be quiet for a little while longer. Shh, hey, didn't keep her yap shut. Hey, quit your shouting. Oh, drat, did that punk hear all that? Dude, I'm right behind you. Of course I heard it. Just drop the sack. This guy's gorgeous. It's shiny, is. It's Locust. Hideous, in my opinion. I don't like getting into argument. Like whenever I talk about what I like and dislike, I always seem to upset people. And if you're not upset, that it's not the point. I just don't want to piss somebody off. Because I do get into heated conversations, and I don't like it necessarily, but I'm not dissing it. I'm just giving an opinion. I've said things before, and people are like, all right, I'm gone. And it's just like, sorry, I have an opinion. But again, I also don't like when people rub, like, their love in my face. Giggity. Like, I had a friend who wanted me to play something, and he constantly kept talking about the game and everything, and I'm just like, just, please, just stop. Let me play. I haven't played it since. Because I can't. Prototype. It just bored me on top of it. But also when people are like overhyping things or telling me what to do or where to go or get certain things, I'm just like, stop. And all he was doing was hyping up the game. And that's what people with Digimon did. I know Pokemon is hype. Dragon Ball's hype. But I enjoyed those far, far longer before they were excited, you know, overhyped and excited due to the internet. But what Digimon, though, everyone loved Digimon. My friends loved Digimon, and it was just, You could tell, can you? You overheard us. We don't have any choice. Blame it on your own bad luck. Yeah, you could tell. Yeah. Yeah, right? That totally was an FF fight transition. Now all we need is the Final Fantasy battle music. Oh, wait, you have Wishmer? Oh, I didn't think you had Wishmer. I thought you had something else. I misremember entirely. If you're gonna copy from the best. Indeed. Because people even now are comparing Dragon Quest, I believe it is, from Square Enix, to Pokemon. And they came out with that first. There's literally pictures side by side of certain monsters from that to Pokemon. Like bats, a crab, a thing like Ammonite. They all look just like what Pokemon are, or Pokemon look just like them. But it's inspiration. Also, Pokemon was inspired by bug catching as a kid in real life, so Pokemon's not really using other things as a base. It used bug catching from a kid as a hobby as a base, and that's where it came from. Maybe they played the game from them as a kid or whatever, and used some inspiration, but it's not really stealing. It's not stealing at all. It's basically taking someone's homework and changing it up. Yes, you're maybe copying some of the answers, but you're putting in your own words. Yeah, they want to argue about everything. I try to just let people enjoy what they like. I'll give you my opinion. If I like it, I get excited for it, or maybe overtalk it, which can probably turn some people off, but I never once try to say, Digimon sucks, because I don't like it. Yes, there are things I will outright say suck because I don't like it and I can get into a heated conversation, but generally speaking, I'm not trying to insult anybody. I do realize I need to relax on the way I talk sometimes, but that's just me. That's how my family is. My family is similar. Webgar was Akira Toriyama and how he was a horrible father for the DBC, whereas because of his comparison, George Lucas is much. Like, how are you not gonna write or remember your own? I mean, you can have bad memory, but yeah, I don't know how you do that. You must have gone long stretches if you forget that Goku transformed into a Super Saiyan. Or you forgot, or you don't want to draw tails, or don't forget laziness. He didn't want to draw the tails anymore because their adult body, because it was easier to draw tails in an adult body. So he stopped drawing tails. Shortly after that, because, well, for one, Goku lost his, Vegeta lost his because a lot of people are still trying to figure out how the tail cuts permanently happen. Again, I think it's a power level thing because Goku, by the time he was training under Kami, he had it permanently removed, which is a god. And then Vegeta's was permanently removed after Yajirobe cut it off, and Vegeta was at an 18,000 power level. So I think it's based on a power. And by the time Goten and Trunks were born, they were already so strong that they didn't born with tails. But no, it was laziness. He just didn't want to draw tails anymore. He just wanted to come up with lore behind why. DBZ is trash minus the black arc for me. See? There you go. I love Dragon Ball Z, and I admit, it is very trash at times. I'm not a big fan of a lot of the Frieza arc, the Android arc, and a good portion of the early Great Saiyaman arc. But the rest is pretty fantastic. Super is fantastic. I enjoyed all of Super, for the most part. The Black arc is one of the better arcs, but the TOP is my favorite arc. I wouldn't say Super's trash, but it's definitely not. It definitely has its issues. It's definitely a show that was made out of popularity, and you can tell. Like, Akira never wanted to continue Dragon Ball. He wanted it to stop. But nah, never did. And that's why we got GT, Super, and Daimao. Now, Daimao? Shoot me, please. What other show do you want to make kids out of next? First, we had Flintstone kids, Scooby-Doo kids. We had fucking... Well, we had Dragon Ball, but now we're getting Daimao, which is Dragon Ball Z Super as kids. It's like, why? You're no ordinary trainer, are you? Huh, what a sec, that face. Might you be Team Snag'ems? Yes, I am. Was. What's going on here?
Eek! Eek! Somebody help! Robbers! They're robbers!
You be quiet. We're no robbers. We're kidnappers. Get it? Please don't sound like a pedophile. That's even worse. Oh my goodness. You dingbat, don't shoot off your... Yeah, don't. Especially when you're in front of a news lady, you dumbass. The girl in the pink is a news reporter, you idiot. I think. Don't get all happy just on account of winning this once. The next time we meet, I'll trash you and your Pokemon and all. Go kidnap somewhere else. Oh, yuck, there's someone inside there. Yeah, they just said that. This is good and tight. Can you believe those people? What a horrible thing to do. Please, we need your help. Do you? Do you? I think she's... Can you give this rope a tug from the other side? I think she's fine. I'm trying. I am trying. Thank you. Really? Tugged hard on the tightly knotted rope. The knot gradually loosened. I did on the knot, keeping the sack's mouth closed. Boiled a bag of potatoes. Ooh, I would love to. Potatoes. Thank goodness I'm saved. Phew. Where is this? Where did those two bring me? This is Fennec City, an opulent city of water. Her eyes are like, oh yeah. Especially once she sees the shadow Pokemon, it's like 4 inches wider than they should be. Oh yeah, the games. This game's graphics. Yeah. Not only that, if you actually look at her face, her eyes, they're also over here. Look at her forehead. Just look at her forehead. Her eyes are over here. Something I've always noticed as a kid. That was the way he battled those goons. It was truly superb. I wish you could have seen it. Oh, is that you? Is that so? Thank you. And you are? Oh, you're named Lil B. I am. Well, her name is actually Rui. I usually name girls after my exes or whatever, or current, but I'm currently single. Even me and Angel Rose broke off, but we're still friends and potentially hoping to meet and see where things go. I am just gonna name her Angel. Indeed. For people who love Final Fantasy, Resident Evil, and other plenty of things, please send love to Angel Rose. He's an amazing streamer. I don't know when she'll be back to streaming again. I know she was on a break, but me and her were playing through Kingdom Hearts together. But she loves her Resident Evil and horror stuff, and she likes Devil May Cry. Yes, so if we're very similar in terms of loving action games like DMC and stuff like that. We love I like Resident Evil, but not as much as her. She doesn't really like Pokemon, but she likes Final Fantasy. She likes anime too, and we bonded on Naruto and other stuff like that. Like she likes Full Metal, Naruto. She likes Bleach. She likes not One Piece. She likes Death Note and all those. So me and her bonded. Nah, I didn't mean to say One Piece. No, not really. I'm not really into pirates holding gun. No, I didn't mean to say One Piece. That was a missplit. It's okay. I'm just not a big fan of pirates. Also, I don't have the attention span for thousands of episodes. It has to really hook me. Yeah, no, I'm not a big fan of it. It's not bad. I'm not. No, it's not. It's not. It's got some amazing action. It's just pirates were never really my thing. But I know my one of my closest friends though likes Naruto and One Piece. So I don't know if that's a common thing. I was not into it like you because of the hype. Yeah, no, the hype also. But I did watch One Piece back when it first came out. I just never was into pirates. But I have watched quite a bit of it. I forgot where I got to. Sure, glad I met you. I was in the neighboring town when those thugs grabbed me. Oh, those guys, did they use a peculiar Pokemon? But I've same on Fox. Hell yeah. And I'm like, pirate anime, you know, and now you're in love with it. Yeah. Yeah. That's kind of what happens. Be honest, there's a lot of games that people have requested me to play that I thought I would never really like, and I forget some of them now, but Amnesia, Penumbra, God of War, the originals. While yes, I do like DMC, I just never really cared for God of War because it was another one of those hyped up games, unlike Ninja Gaiden and those. But I played the first three God of War and liked them enough to start Dad of Boy years ago, and I still have to finish that. I like Dark Souls and all that kind of stuff. That's more my thing. Anime, I like Inuyasha, Naruto, DBZ. I watch a good portion of Pokemon. I like Full Metal, Trigun, Ikitao, as I mentioned. Kenichi the Mightiest Disciple, or History Strongest Disciple, Outlaw Star, stuff like that. Those are a lot of the enemies I like. But they're basic stuff you can find on Adult Swim and Toonami. Oh no, that's fine then. Well, it's easy to see something on your mind. You should go see our mayor for his advice. He's a very not kind person. I'm sure that he'll be able to fuck you somehow. The mayor's house is near Fountain Square past here. The reason I said that is because he's a bad guy. Go up the stairs from the square and it's on your left. The mayor is a bad guy, if I recall correctly. That's true. The mayor might know something. Hey, I know I'm posing, but I don't have anyone else that I can turn to. Please, can I get you to escort me for a while? No. Oh, but those men might come back. Please, can I get you to stick with me for just a while? No. Okay, fine. Ah! I accidentally hit B. Thank you. I thought you might say that. Really? I just said no 3 times. If you're with me, it won't matter if those guys come back again. Thank you for joining me. What fucking escort games, man. Now this game's good. This game is fun. I mean, it's just more Pokemon battling. If you like Pokemon, you would like this game too. Maybe not so much the story or anything, but like, if you're into Pokemon battling, yeah. What fine weather this is. It's truly a perfect sort for a Pokemon battle. So, young one, how about indulging? Yeah, sure. Old Man Drig. God, I really like the older models. Some of the newer models are kind of... ruining an old man's day. Yeah, we're about to make this man's life a little harder. We're putting his Pokemon into the grave first. How is this guy even able to move? This guy's as old as hell. That cane is as tall as he is, almost. Jeez. The dude is slouching to stand on that cane. That is way too tall of a cane. That cannot be comfortable for his back. Well, goodbye, old man. Oh, there's something I need to do when it comes to Shadow Pokemon, though. Besides battling them, there's another easy way to purify them, and that's constantly having your character move. So, at a certain point in the game, I'm going to just have my character stuck in a wall for a while, purifying Pokemon, because that is technically the fastest way of purifying Pokemon in bulk. And I just do it in the town where you can purify them at. You're young, but you got a bit of a spine. You certainly don't, bending like that. Why, you're just like me when I was young. Whoa! I mean, you're not going to have a back sooner. Sooner or later, you'll not have a back. Just like me. But Team Snag'em doesn't frighten me. After all, where those people are as far away from here, they wouldn't come out here. The thugs of Pyrite Town, they're much more frightening to me. There's been nothing but news about Team Snag'em on my every channel all day long. Usually they have at least one channel showing anime or something. Grumble. Gonna break my own black. Oh, black. Ugh. Back. Excuse me. Gonna break my own back. I don't know why my brain read B-L-A-C-K for some reason. So I don't end up like you. Yeah. I'm gonna break my back. My own back. Old man. Yeah, I'm afraid to be old. I don't want to be like... I'm already feeling soreness from work. Repeat of an earlier news story. Team Snag'em member was arrested after being found hiding in Ecklo Canyon after a Snag'em hideout explosion. Interrogation. The Snag'em member revealed that the explosion resulted from a clash between Snag'em members. The explosion apparently destroyed the snag machine used for stealing Pokemon. That'd be me. However, it is said only the large snag machine was destroyed. The small portable snag machine appears to have been taken by the Team Snag'em member who blew up the hideout. Me. Why would my guy join Team Snag'em? Probably to break him down from the inside. That's my belief. Is this guy is a double agent? Because what reason would he to join legitimately and then just leave? I never thought about that. But it's true. This guy, the main character, is the one that did that. So he had to have just planned that from the beginning. Rather than just join, find out what they're about, and leave. That was some ruckus going on near the town's entrance earlier. Better not be a goons again from the next town over. Or a triple agent. Oh, you're right, he could be. I could be a triple agent. Just want everything for myself. Oh, you must be travelers. Are you a Pokemon trainer? I am. I knew it. I was certain that you were. Well, if you want to make a good record of progress, you should save the PC at the bank. The center is available for use by any trader. The town's layout is displayed. Neat. Hey, big guy, look, this is really neat. See, it's a map of Fennec City. Isn't it cool? Yeah, that's pretty cool, yeah. The shelves are lined with books on Pokemon. Ah, stop it. Dude, where are you looking at? I'm right here behind you. I mean, I get you could see behind you like that, but you're looking sideways. That PC can be used not only to save your progress, but also access the Pokemon storage system and how to fuck. Written by Professor Oak. Oh yeah. The daddy of all females. It's the first time I said that. Things sure have become easy and convenient. You're telling me. When it comes to Pokemon, it definitely has. Is that so? You don't look like an ordinary traveler to me, but I am. You don't believe me? I'm an ordinary traveler. I am not here to steal Pokemon from Team Snag'em. I totally don't have that device on my arm. I totally wasn't the one that blew up their hideout. And I totally don't just have a random female that happens to somehow have the ability to see these shadow Pokemon. God, it feels good to play this again. If you're still traveling, you should stock up on supplies at the shop. I recommend it, after all. It's my... well, anyway, that shop was the best reputation around it. After all, it's my... Huh? What are you trying to say? It's my house? You live in a Pokemon, shop. I was gonna say Pokemon Center, but that's not right. Pokemart. You live in a Pokemart. And even if you did say it was your house, why would I care? So I don't get why you're preventing you from saying the rest of the word. It's not like my character... Is my character gonna judge you? He doesn't even know you. Yeah. He's so, like, scared to say it. I mean, I live with my parents. That's probably about almost as... Like, that's not almost as bad as a third world country. I didn't mean it like that. I meant, like, in terms of, like, being, like... In terms of an adult living with their parents, it's kind of sad. Like, I live the typical trope, like, I'm a 30-year-old, the equivalent of living in my parents' basement, even though I'm in the upstairs. But I have a job. It's not like I'm a bum. Right? How can you tell? This is the first world. How can he tell you? Exactly. How can he tell I'm a friend? Indeed. I don't have a Pokemon of my own yet, but I come here every day. They have all sorts of Pokemon merchandise here. It's fun to look. Merchandise? I don't think Pokeballs and potions are merchandise. If your Pokemon's hurt and weakened, you should use a potion on it. Every trainer should be carrying at least a potion or two. It's not as if there's always going to be a Pokemon Center when you need one. That's why. Oh, boo, I keep getting figures that I don't want. Darn, I want... The one I want's under that capsule. Okay. Talk about being as fuck. Yeah, right? Wow, lady. Indeed. Yeah, you may need potions in an RPG. Thanks. Yeah, because in other RPGs, you don't just have a hospital. In most cases. Old Final Fantasy games, you didn't just really have a hospital to just go with on the road. If you're on the road, 10th or no, and you're fucked. Modern Final Fantasy, you have save points. Older ones, you didn't. Alright, I got 11,000. Let's buy 10. So I can't buy any balls, but I'm saving that right now. Yeah, well, I mean, at least she's being real. Actually, do you sell anything different? Yeah, actually you do. But I don't care for those. Why do they have the other shit? Hello? Oh. I thought upstairs was the entrance. I'm an idiot. Don't mind me. See? There's me forgetting immediately after doing something. I do that all the time. Thinking about that. Wow. Indeed, yeah, no, it is. It's very... That, like, when I played some of the earlier Final Fantasies for the first time, I'm like, well, I know there's not going to be conveniences of healing and save points, but man, is my memory awful when it comes to memorizing where to go, and if I don't know where to go, and if I don't have a map in front of me, I'm lost, so I was running around like an idiot. And those games aren't even that big. It's just, it's all, they barely tell you where to go, and even if they do, you gotta sit there and remember it, I don't know, it only felt more open world, or more open because it was a hub, or they had a hub and then they had an overworld, and you just kind of just walked everywhere. Final Fantasy now is just linear hallways for the most part. And yet everyone complains that 13 is a linear hallway when 10's a linear hallway. Yeah, you're not literally inside of a building most of the time like you are in 13 or whatever. It feels like you're in a giant building, but they're literally have a cursor that tells you where to go, and all you do is walk straight. The main path is straight. So I don't know why everyone complains. It's annoying. If the game is good, does it matter? Because honestly, I don't think that's what drops a gameplay for people. I don't think that's enough to drop gameplay. Oh, the game is linear, it's just a hallway. How is that killing it for you? Is the game good? People, like, I'm tired of that. That's not a good enough reason. So what's up? Did you manage to find anything out? Yes. Is that right? Well, great then. Ah ha ha. Yeah, if it's not the good-looking couple from earlier. Oh my god, because your dialogue is so slow, dude. Is that right? It's gotta be fixed. I know, if it's about Pokemon, there's a pre-gym. It's actually called Prestige Percept Center, but everyone just calls it the pre-gym. It's a place where skilled trainers work on their own abilities as well as their Pokemon. With knowledge about Pokemon, I'm sure you can help you. The pre-gym is on the raised middle part of the town. You should visit there. Oh, are you traveling? I envy you. Is it your journey to become an expert trainer or a quest to meet Pokemon? Either way, you make me jealous. Thank you. Okay, you're the house I've been in. So I think I've been almost everywhere then. Okay. Alright. I think there's 3 potential Snag'em members here that have starters. Oh, man. Excuse me. What? Oh, great. It's it's not Sephiroth. I guess you're a traveling trainer. I'd like to see what's in your expression. I have a feeling I may see you again somewhere. Alright, goodbye, not Sephiroth. Pre-gym, lol. Yeah, that or not Riku. Also, Kingdom Hearts Riku. Pre-gym, just with longer hair. So what? My Pokemon are gonna be pre-evolved? Am I gonna pre as a result? Yeah, if that's the case, I'm gonna pre so hard. Oh, I love preing. Take that out of context. I've always called him not Sephiroth. Yeah, he does look a lot like Riku now that you mention it. The purple outfit. Hello, are you travelers? Do you think Phoenix City is a very nice place? It is. I would like to live there if I could. But if you're thinking about going on, you should be careful. There's a town called Pyrite ahead. The place is filled with thugs and other nasty people. I mean, it's called Pyrite! It's a pun on the word pirate! That I knew! Yes, that is so Riku. Just with thinner hair, well, thin, long strands of hair instead of just having that longer hair that he did in 2 or on. Especially at the end of 2 where it's pretty long. And then he's got the purple-ish, like, weird muscle outfit that he was wearing in the first game. Yeah, he's got that going for him. The only thing he's missing now is a Keyblade. Can you imagine? Can't you imagine just him pull out a Keyblade? It's a Keyblade that can steal the Pokemon, that can close the Pokemon's heart instead of stealing hearts. Oh my god. We just went fucking full circle and I didn't even intend that. Because Riku's Keyblade could steal the hearts. And these guys steal Pokemon and close off their heart. Aha! He's the Keyblade master in the Pokemon world. There is an area barren of life. Neither Pokemon nor neither people nor neither Pokemon nor Pokemon can live on that blighted land. I meant people. It was the mayor's grandfather, the first mayor, who founded Fenak by drawing water to this parched land. That must have been a lot of paper. That's a lot of paper. I'm kidding. Not that kind of draw. You had Kennen. This is the world. Oh. Welcome to Poke Hearts. This town was peaceful before, but lately it's been turning rougher. It's because of the thugs that live in Pyrite Town, which is next over. They've been showing up here. I don't want to have anything to do with them. Let sleeping dogs lie, that's what I say. You obviously didn't grow up in Illinois, and it shows. Mr. Man in Orange, with your zigzagoon. Welcome to life of a city that was once decent and turned worse. Let's see. So that's the Colosseum there, I think, upstairs. Hello? I really look up to Justy, the gym leader of the leader of the pre-gym. He's really cool. Of course, he's really a tough trainer at Pokemon battles. Pre-gym. Because how else and why? Just something about a power dynasty that keeps everything wheel-held together. Yeah, exactly. No, that's accurate. Kingdom Hearts is fantastic. Pre-gym. Yeah, the pre-gym. Kingdom Hearts is fantastic, but unfortunately they made too many, and their story is getting just way too much. They're trying to make Kingdom Hearts more serious than it needs to be. I love Kingdom Hearts, but I liked it better when it wasn't serious. I mean, it was, but it was also goofy simultaneously. Now it's just becoming way too serious. 3 is amazing. I love 3. People hate it, but I love 3. But it is still one of the worst Kingdom Hearts mainline numbered because it's trying to be too serious. The ending wasn't great, the post-game wasn't great, and the DLC wasn't great. And I haven't yet to beat the DLC because that is also canon. But I'm also on proud mode, and I'm having trouble. I'm not great at Kingdom Hearts, but come on. Yeah, life took priority. Well, I've been playing Kingdom Hearts since the beginning, but, like, yeah, I'm starting to fall off on it. I think, like, me and Angel are going to be playing through Kingdom Hearts together. But honestly, I don't really know how much I'll be playing Kingdom Hearts over and over again, because I do need to replay it again, eventually solo, so I can actually complete the series on stream, because I've beaten every game minus Recoded Dream Drop Distance on stream, and I want to be able to do that. Because I've beaten Birth by Sleep 1, Chain of Memories, Re-Chain of Memories, 358, and most of Recoded. Dream Drop Distance I have beaten, just never played it on stream. And I played the PSP version, not the updated console port. Welcome to the pre-gym. This is a place for trainers and Pokemon not only sharpen their strength and skills, but also their body and spirit. Oh, I'm going to pre all over this gym. Excuse me, I almost called you Misty for a second. Let's see, all Pokemon have types and abilities. Combinations of those elements affect the balance of power in battle. Ah, I'm not the type that does this thinking in his head, so I'm stumped by stuff like this. I figure if I just keep battling, that sort of stuff will be... Yes, it will. That's how that works. Also, that's the same with me. I'm kind of a derpy, slow person who has moments, and I'm better when it comes to trial and error. That's how I learn. But I watched the videos about the story arc. Yeah, it's freaking weird. It's very weird. They made several games involving one arc, and now they're on a new arc for Kingdom Hearts 4 whenever that decides to release 20 years from now. do like or whatever, but don't want to play it. No, I totally feel you. I totally feel that. I did that for Metal Gear, even though I like Metal Gear and will be playing it. I watched all of the lore on it. I do that for games I like and don't care to play. Just because I'm curious. If it's a content creator I do like, if it's a content creator I enjoy, I'll watch a game that I may not like and then decide if I want to play it after that or just keep it as such. I've done that with a lot of things. Even some of the Pokemon games I don't like. I can't think of any off the top of my head, but there's people that played games that I don't care for or whatever, and it's just like, alright, not bad. Once they gain enough experience, they level up. By leveling up, Pokemon learn all sorts of different abilities and moves. It's up to the trainer to mix and match those moves to suit the opponent. That's how trainers can show off their skills. I hope my mic sounds fantastic. I know earlier when I was testing out my volumes and everything, my mic just seemed to kind of... Oh. Then again, I've been using a Blue Yeti for a while, so I probably could be due for an upgrade. I just don't know what's a good microphone. Not that this is bad. This is a good microphone. I just don't know if there's better sounding quality mics that I can buy, because I don't know. I'm not a tech person when it comes to this shit. People think just because I stream, I'm a techie guy. No. At most, I know that consoles turn on, insert disc, play, and that is it. Besides, you know, the usual 1080p, 720, 4K, whatever, but I barely can even notice the difference between 720 to 1080 unless it's right side by side. Much less 4K, much less 30 to 60 frames. I have to really, really have it side by side. You have to be, because it's nothing but troubleshooting shit left and right. Ugh. Huh. That sounds like a pain in the ass. To be fair, I do a lot of things just to stream. Half the crap I was doing earlier involving getting my shit set up for this stream was involving cleaning my freaking closet and fucking dresser out. Like, I bought a bunch of shit and cleaned, spent hours cleaning. I feel that. That's not really troubleshooting, but the equivalent. Welcome to the free. Okay, I already talked to you. Sorry, guys, I don't mean to be doing that. Alright, do I talk to you then? I'm Justy. I'm in charge of running the pre-gym. Judging by your appearance, I'd say that you're traveling with the two of you. Well, then what do you think, since you're already here? Do you feel like, yeah, sure. Okay, then let me introduce you to the trainers of the pre-gym. When you're ready, go to the battle arena in the center and stand on the left-hand side. And I'm a professional video content creator, working camera, etc. Kind of the same with my living room moving. Yeah, like, people will think that I know all this tech stuff, so, like, I'll be doing stuff with OBS involving, like, this, that, whatever. You know, bringing down game volume and whatnot. But I don't know how to build a computer. I don't know the specs. I don't know tech. I don't know how to just take apart something and fix it. I don't know how to code any of that. People assume that I am a tech guy. Dude, I don't even know how to freaking deal with, at work, we have to deal with, like, an Excel spreadsheet when I type up paperwork for my work. Because I deal with sheet metal at A.W. Mercer. And even I don't know how to use an Excel sheet. I just type in it and print out the paper. Like Microsoft Word or Excel or whatever those. I don't even know how to use that. But... And then people are like, well, can you help me? Because there's people I work with who are illiterate when it comes to technology in general. Like, I work with a couple people who are like 50 or whatever that don't know jack on the internet or how to work a computer. And it's just like, I know how to run the computer. I know how to do things on it. That is it. I don't know how to make a computer. I don't know the specs of a computer. I barely even know my own. Mine's a Windows 10 MSI laptop. That's it. I don't... Depressed, where we said. Looking at my 3 other monitors and Excel sheets. I feel that. I feel that. I'm a very smart... That's awesome. I'm very bright when it comes to my stuff, and sadly, not like When it comes to school, I didn't have that hard of a time, but it started to decline shortly after I hit high school and early college. And then I realized, like, none of this stuff I was learning in school was fun for me. So when something is not fun or entertaining to me, due to my ADHD, I have a hard time learning. So by the time I hit high school and late college, my grades started to slowly go from A's down to B's and C's. I have a 2.5 GPA, so I'm not, like, retardedly stupid. I graduated and everything. It's just attention span got declined, started to go down because all I cared about was games. And unfortunately, I don't mean to sound like, oh, I don't want to go to school or I don't want to work, but when something is not interesting, I can't learn it. Go for it, I'll be right here cheering. Looks like you're ready. Well, let's get this started. In all, facing 4 trainers. They're a handful. Look at that. Now this is where your opponent enters. Come out of my balls. Do you feel like taking on some grass-type Pokemon? Then I'm the one you want. Oh. Botan. Oh, you just made me realize maybe I should order transcripts for the... Ah! In high school, it's 2.8, my undergrad. Nice! 2.8, damn. I don't remember my GPA in high school. That was my... 2.5 was what I got from college. It's not bad, though. It's actually very good. Despite the fact that I had to cancel some of my math classes because math is my weakest subject. Literally, I can barely do any math beyond division. Anything beyond multiplication and division, I suck at. So I had to drop myself out of several easier math classes. And I say easy, because these were lower-end math classes. And I somehow graduated. Because I needed that math class to graduate. And it was just basic math. It wasn't even that hard. I don't even remember the exact class name, but it wasn't anything crazy. It was just basic, like, algebra and stuff. Could have been way worse. I could have been learning, like, far, far harder math. Yeah, algebra, trigonometry, algebra. I could have been learning all that. It was just basic algebra. And I was failing at it miserably. It might have been trigonometry, too, but it wasn't that bad. It was much easier shit than that. But, like, I started to struggle with math since high school, though. Like, I can barely measure. How do you like that? You're more than strong enough. See, whenever I try to tell people these things, though, they always tell me I'm negative. People in my life or people I work with, it's just like, no, dude, I'm just trying to tell you the truth. As being negative, you would know if I'm negative. When I say stuff like I suck, it's because I'm just explaining the truth. It's not to be negative. I'm not sad. I'm not like, oh, I fucking suck. I'm just like, yeah, well, I'm not good at this kind of thing. But they hear it so often from me that people think I'm being negative. No, I'm just bad at a lot of things. It's the truth. I'm going to toughen up some more. I'm not very strong. Like, every time I worked out, I never really got better or stronger. I don't have a lot of that. And I've been working several years, and I'm still struggling to lift shit. And people are easily lifting these things. And I'm trying to apologize that I'm slowing them down or whatever. And everyone's always telling me to relax and shut up. And it's just like, dude, all I'm doing is just apologizing. I'm not even sad. I don't like fucking people up or causing any issues. I like to help, and seeing as I'm used to causing people issues or being a pain in the ass, or people have picked on me, of course I'm gonna say these things. Yeah. I'm good at a lot of things, just not good luck or opportunities. Oh, my luck is awful. And I get the negative comments as well. Yeah, I'm not going to sugarcoat things. I'm not going to be like, oh yeah, I'm great at this, and then do it and then fail. Because that happens. I've done things like that on stream where it's like, oh, I know this game. I know everything. Proceeds to show that I don't. That's why I keep my mouth shut. I did that on Dead Rising 1, a game that I played enough to where I was able to rescue everybody and do everything and platinum that game in one fucking sitting. I last played it in October, and I missed one fucking survivor, and some of the stickers that you could take a picture of in that game for experience, I didn't know where they all were. I knew where they all were years ago. All the survivors, all the stickers, all of that. And of course, the moment I say that on stream, I missed one. I know why, though. There's a girl in the movie theater. There's a movie theater boss fight in Dead Rising 1. You fight the dude, and he has, like, several people captive. You rescue the people in the movie theater seats, and then inside one of the side rooms where all the props are is a half-naked girl who will join you. I forgot her. Oh, Dead Rising is so good. I recently played 3 for last October, and so glorious. I have co-op playthroughs of Dead Rising 3 and solo, and it was so good. The only one I need to actually play now is 4. Because I've played every other Dead Rising. 1 off the record, or 1 Case 0 off the record, or 2 off the record and Case West, and I've played 3. I didn't do any of 3's DLC, or if it even has any added areas or anything. I'm not sure if the DLC just added a bunch of stuff, because none of the game's DLCs really are anything area-wise, unless you want to count the Case West, Case 0 DLC, because those are standalones. But none of the games give you any additional areas or anything. It's usually just outfits or items. And it's usually just download content, not like, oh, you bought a $30 DLC. No, you're buying a outfit online or something or whatever. It's one of those DLCs. So what's your plan? Do you keep chugging on your battle challenge? Yep. I gotcha. Let's get battle started. But yeah, Game Grumps, Dead Rising. The problem with Game Grumps, though, is they tend not to finish a lot of their games. Some they have. Plenty they have. But some games... I'm not sure if Dead Rising is one of them, but there's plenty of games I've watched that they just never finished. And I'm just like, okay then. Waste of time. As much as I love Aaron. And Dan Sexbang. And whoever else. He did finish it? Good, good. I don't think I've watched Dead Rising. And if I have, it was years ago. Because I know I've watched his Fire Red playthrough or whatever. And enjoyed that. He was so adamant on beating the game with a Beedrill. I mean, you use what you love, but come on, man. It's one of those things that I don't even think he loves it. Loves the Beedrill. I think he was just trying to be funny, and it wasn't. There's nothing wrong with Beedrill. Nothing at all. Beedrill is a great Pokemon. Like, I like its design. The problem is that it's just weak. And he was doing it to be funny. And that was bothering me. He wasn't Bunts, I think. Bunts! Good! I'm glad that me and you are literally on the same fucking page here. You could, yep. I was a big Game Grumps fan back in the day. I didn't really buy their merch, but I watched them every day. Wildcat can beat. Yep, Bunts, I think. And I think that's the only Pokemon I remember. Nothing wrong with Beedrill. It's just, I was tired of his adamant, like, Beedrill is so good. And then he put it in the fucking daycare, if I recall. Yeah, no, it's all good. It's all good. Nothing wrong with that. It's just, it kind of killed it for me. But that's understandable. Pokemon is going to draw in a younger crowd. I'm assuming a good portion of my Pokebase is younger. I have a younger Poke friend who joined years ago from Pokemon, who's like 13 years old or something like that. So I have had kids hang out and watch. Not the first time. So I totally get it. And they're a comedy. They're comedy more than they are a Let's Player. They're not really Let's Players. They're more comedians. So I totally get it. You don't watch Game Grumps for a serious playthrough. You watch it for entertainment. But that, unfortunately, when it came to Pokemon, though, his adamant nature of wanting Beedrill killed it for me. Because I grew up with it and him, and just like it's hard to be part of something when, in a way, it removed it. Because of that, they gained steam. Yes! Not but hurt feelings. Not but hurt feelings, but just that divergence. No, I totally agree with that. Yeah, I totally agree with that. And they grew, too. I remember back when they were smaller channel, considerably smaller. I mean, they were popular for a while, but I remember back when JonTron was on it. God, that was so long ago. Then I know there was a whole ordeal with Ross's ex-wife cheating on him with Pro Jared, I think? Then there was the whole Pro Jared scandal with him and Heidi. Like, I was there for a lot of it. Because I do like Pro Jared's content, too. He's a decent reviewer and pretty funny. And once I realized that Pro Jared did nothing actually wrong, he never cheated on his wife or anything. I'm not sure if he fucked Heidi. I'm not sure if he fucked what's her face, the other girl, but I don't think he cheated on his wife though. I could be wrong. But once that allegation ended, I was like, oh, thank God. So I'm tired of fucking YouTube allegations. It's fucking annoying. Two emails about Bebo when I first was working on episode 1 and I wrapped up episode 4, hoping he would check it out at the very least. Huh. I wonder, did you end up getting anything back? I love Ross Amongst Us. Ah, yeah, his Amongst Us is so good. Nah, yeah, I expected that. When you're a huge content creator, it's impossible to message everybody. You'll be there all day. Is it you? Do you want to battle me? You don't look like a trainer. Well, it doesn't matter. You can learn how to proper trainer battles from me. Really? Dugo. Rich boy Dugo. I mean, you look fancy. Trap pinch and a swiner. Huh? Oh, me. Nice. Whop. Odor sleuth. Hit yourself. Damn it. Don't just shit on me. Sorry. Too much sugar in my system. Oh my god, I'm not even burping good. I need a longer burp. Nope. Excuse me. I also realize my webcam is kind of on my layout. Not that it matters, but I'm a little weird like that. I also noticed that it was covering a bunch of shit anyway. So let me move that. Actually, yeah, let's keep me here so I don't have to worry about the fucking jar, but I'm gonna lower me a bit. Because I also noticed I was partially in my layout, which kind of bothered me, but didn't at the same time. There we go. That's a little better. Now I'm in the game. Anyway. I'm gonna try to start my day, try not to be on Twitch hardcore, or like that. 4 hours of heavy community gaming. I'll be lurking, meaning you'll be playing one of my monitors, not even a tab, but it's an extra. Thank you, I appreciate it. Had to wrestle my demons before somehow coming to life before hopping back. I appreciate the love. Thank you so much, Bebo. I hope you have a fantastic day. I'm glad to have met you in Soul's stream. For anyone who doesn't know Soulstraw, send love to Bebo, who's last playing Metal Gear Solid 3, and send love to Soulstraw, who is a Souls streamer, but also does Metal Gear Solid, among other things. So you can get two awesome streamers, or content creators. And if you're not a content creator, or you were, and you're not anymore, still feel free to show love regardless. Love that clip. Yeah, clips are great. I actually just was busy talking, so I didn't actually hear it or listen to it, my bad. But generally speaking, next time I shout you out, it'll play any clip you have, so I'll definitely have ample time to see it. To be honest, that audio specifically is a little lower for me, so I can't hear it very well. I would have to turn it up, and that's also... some of my sources conflict. Like, my alerts and stuff, I think, are in with the game audio or whatever. And I think if I were to play stuff off my computer browser, that would be in one source mixing with, I think, either the game or whatever, or the VC audio. So either way, things are going to conflict. That was a very emotional and sweaty Rocket League tournament match. Oh, damn! Rocket League is fun to watch. Can be. People need to talk, really. I can't just watch the gameplay. You might say it's unique, or maybe it's just chaotic. Well, I wish you the best of luck. Well, I hope you won. I hope you won. So what's your plan? You keep chugging on your own? Yes. I have some interesting clips, too, myself. If I can even find them. If I can even shout out a good one for myself. I guess I'm shouting myself out. I have some interesting clips myself. Not that one! That's YouTube. Oh! Fun fact, that video right there, that's my very first stream. One of them. That was Twitch, but this was years ago. That stutter is awful. Ugh. That is old. If you go to my YouTube right now and look up oldest, PSO, Blue Burst, and PSO 2 are my, like, oldest streams I've ever done before I was really actively on Twitch. Because after that, I didn't do Twitch, I was doing YouTube, and then I moved to Twitch. And those, though, were really bad, because I didn't understand anything on frame rate, or whatever, bit rate, or whatever, and I didn't have a great connection, and I didn't have OBS set up the way I needed it to. So, that was the result. Challenge accepted. Do hope you're ready. I think we did. That was my first and only silver title. Got a gold. Oh, Jesus. Nice. Hey, at least you got a victory. I enjoy plug and plays. Hey, nothing wrong with that. Whatever works for you. I actually used OBS, then Streamlabs, and then swapped back. Because people kept saying it sucked. And, well, I wouldn't say it sucked, but I know there was a reason why I swapped back. And it wasn't just because people said it sucked. Something about it was fucking on my end as well. So I swapped back. But it was more convenient with slobs, too, though. I enjoyed all the stuff that slobs had, but unfortunately, something fucked up, I guess. I don't know. When don't things fuck up? Hell, I couldn't even hear my game earlier. Like, way earlier, before I even streamed. That's why I popped into Souls for so long. Because I was in the midst of that and trying to get the game going, and I just couldn't hear. I was like, what the hell is happening? Laughing in the kitchen. What's going on? God, it's 10 already? God, I've been up since like 3. Can I get my bud? Sorry, I'm just messaging my dealer. I've been doing this for nearly 2 hours. That's sad. Well, that's because I'm talking. When I'm bad at multitasking when I'm talking. And I articulate a lot. Style must have been too sophisticated for you. I beat you, excuse me? Well, that was inspiring. You showed me a great battle. It deserves a gift. I want you to have this. White herb. Not the herb I want. You don't have a full party of Pokemon yet. When you get 6 of them, I'd like you to come see me again. That's when I will be your opponent. I'll be looking forward to it. This is the training center. It has a variety of terrains, so any kind of Pokemon can train where they are most comfortable. That's it. Yes, Splash. Way to go! Oh, no, not like that. Try this again. No, Magikarp, that's not how you splash. You splash like this. Just on the ground. Hey, where did it dig to? Where'd my Sandslash go? Come on, boy. Come on out, please. Sad. Hey, it's an Aragon. Excellent. Don't forget that timing. That's going to make us surefire winners. Okay. Where'd my Sandslash go? Well, rip dude Sandslash. Ah. I think that means now I can battle or I can go continue talking to people. And then eventually go and fight, Snag'em's men there. Okay, yeah, I've been in here. I'm no good at schoolwork, but I'm pretty hot stuff at Pokemon battles. You're a trainer too, aren't you? Let's duke it out. Alright, no holding back. Can we just stop saying hot stuff? Can I stop thinking dirty? Wurmple and Silcoon. Okay. You're hot stuff at Pokemon battle, and yet you're using bugs. Not that all bugs are bad. Just these kind. At least Caterpie can be murderous. You know how. I'm sure any Pokemon can. You just gotta set them up. But some are better than others. Kind of like Shuckle or Magikarp. What are you talking about? Okay. Facebook. Some guy was bitching that Goku's constantly the main character when he didn't even finish the show, didn't even read the full manga or watch the whole show. He stopped. You can't say that because that's not true. He didn't even go up to. He didn't even know that Gohan was the main character for a bit. Well, yeah, because you stopped. Goku's not the main character in all of it. He just happens to be, because Akira can't really write anything around the fact that Goku is the strongest, and they're overpowered him so much that nothing else at this point can compare. Except for Ultra Ego Vegeta and the Gods. And maybe Beast Gohan, but even he is weaker than UIUE because they weren't a thing by the time Gohan got that. And Gohan's comparatively been compared to above Blue. That would include Super Vegeta's Blue, Royal Blue, or Super Vegeta Blue, and Goku's Kaioken Blue. Gohan's on par with that. If not better, because he had to have been in order to beat Cell Max, who is stronger than Piccolo in his new form, which Akirayama literally stated that he's on par with them. Need I say more? I will not forgive Akira Toriyama for massacring my boy. Yeah, unfortunately they killed Gohan off. I still find Ultimate Gohan the best version, though. Like, I like SS2, but he's not the best. Like, I don't know. I think also everyone just loves SS2 Gohan. I tend to like things that people don't like. Also, that's another thing. Like, my favorite arc in Dragon Ball is the Buu Saga. People don't like the Buu Saga. I like primarily the whole fights with Super Buu and Kid Buu, not so much the stupid bullshit with Goten and Trunks, the Great Saiyaman arc, and most of the early most of the Buu parts because it's more comedy. But I like when it gets a bit back, when Sirius comes back in. Yeah, but Ultimate Gohan, though. Even though it didn't last, SS2 is fantastic. But even though Ultimate Gohan didn't last, it's the fact that he was the most, like, serious until he wasn't. And he was just like, I don't know, badass. Kill you? No. I'm here to destroy you. That line still rings out to me, even though he didn't do jack. He whooped Boo's ass, but Boo let him. So he could fuse. He let Gohan beat him down because he had to wait for the fusion to wear off, and then he fused with Gotenks. Fucked Gohan over. So good. TM41? Torment. Okay. Is there anything else that I can find in here now? Okay, yeah, no. Nothing else in here then, huh? Okay. I didn't know if she had anything else to say. Since I did all, or if there was any items in there. Hi, did you know? What are you, did you know gaming? Isn't it amazing? What are you, did you know gaming? They say that Team Snagham's hideout was blown up. Who could have caused it? Yeah, I don't know. I totally don't know who did that. Oh gee. I wonder who destroyed their base. Shady dude with a machine on his arm. Lady who could see shadows. Yeah, I don't. Stadium amazing? Oh, I wish I could soon battle at Sea of Fez as this one. This would be amazing. Also, I would hate to be her. God, how do you stand there and just not get soaked? Stadium, this is where we register trainers for challenges. However, the current challenge has already started, so we no longer exit. Please come back and enter the next one. Yeah. Take part in the jump. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, me too. I came here hoping to participate, but I was disappointed by the time I arrived. The challenge had already started. I wanted to win this knockout challenge. I would have liked to win the cash prize in the technical machine. Look, you can still get your damn TMs there, bruh. mayor's home. If something concerns you or you're traveling, you should visit the mayor for his advice. Well, the mayor is bad. The mayor is evil. Ah, you must be travelers. Welcome to Fennec City. I am Ascad, the mayor. Oh my. Now you wanted to see me. Is there something that I may be able to assist you in? Oh, what I may do for a pretty young lady like you? I saw it. Saw it? What did you see? You really should keep your mouth shut. You're telling the leader you could see shadows. Yeah, you don't know it's him, but he is the leader of Team Snag'em. Fuck this guy. Fuck him. Not quite right. What I saw was a Pokemon that gave off a black aura. It was like a fighting machine. And that Pokemon would attack people. Oh, my Pokemon, like a fighting machine? And it attacks people? Now, if that were true, that would be truly frightening. However, it's a little hard to believe. It's true. It's true, Mr. Mayor. Mr. Mayor. Because I saw it, Pokemon, I was made a prisoner of some frightening men until just a little while ago. And now he knows it's her. And now he knows that she was the girl that was kidnapped. Good job, girl. I see, I understand. I will order an investigation to re-kidnap you at once. I mean, stop this evil threat. You will? Thank you, Mayor. Oh, no, there's no need to thanks. We mustn't allow thugs to do as they wish. Especially thugs that work under me. And Daedra, pretty young. Stop being a perv. I'll ask that you give me a little time on this matter. I promise we'll get some useful information for you. Oh, yes. You appear to be Pokemon trainers. If so, I urge you to visit our city's pride and joy, our Pokemon Stadium. Wrong game. It's breathtakingly beautiful. Stadium befitting our Oasis city. Wrong game. This game's better. It's the same thing, but with an adventure mode. Oh, hi. Aren't you a cute guy? Giggle. Must be nice to travel with a cute girlfriend. Did I just get hit on? Why is basically your robes just laying here? Why don't you just put them away, lady? God, the textures in this game. Ugh. Apparently difficult books. Would you get out of my way? Is there something I'm missing here? I thought talking to the mayor was enough. Am I missing something? Like, I haven't played the game in a while, I know. Apparently, MC is opinionated. I mean... Yes. If we're still talking about Dragon Ball and Goku being the main and all that, or are we talking about something else now? Because, like, everyone had their time to shine. Gohan had his time to shine. The whole Dragon Ball Z was meant to be Gohan, and it failed. Because Goku was still the main up until Gohan's